today I wanted to do this video talking to you about high school. So this is going to be like my high school survival guide. Although I am in college, I did go to high school obviously, and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge about high school and I have a lot of tips and advice to give you. So without further ado, let's get started. My first tip is for incoming freshmen as well as for people who are switching schools. I cannot stress this enough. I moved schools when I was in 10th grade and I did not know my way around schools at all, and I was so lost, so confused, and it was just a mess. You want to see if you can get a map of your school and highlight every single class you go to and like at every single time of the day, and highlight a route, the closest route, and then walk that route before actually school starts, maybe like a week or two in advance. There's also like student orientations that you can go to and they can show you around the school, or you can just go by yourself and like check every single class and like the way you have to go from each class to the next. Make sure to do that because that will save you so much trouble and you won't be late to classes and look really confused. My next tip is also for freshmen. Make sure you make friends with all the different groups, all the diverse groups that are out there, jocks, you know, smart people, cool people, whatever. You know, make sure you're friends with everyone, just be nice and talk to people, you know, don't be super talkative or whatever, but be like a normal person, you know, you want to talk to them a normal amount and you want to ask them questions about them and talk about yourself a little bit and just get to know them, just be nice. That's really the key thing to do in high school, just be nice to everyone. There's also different clubs that you can join in high school where you can meet a lot of people that have the same interests as you, so you can make friends that way. There's a lot of different ways to make friends in high school. Just be social and just hang out with people, and it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be in a separate, like in one clique or anything. You can be friends with like a lot of different cliques, so to speak, and it just makes you more, you know, sociable and makes you have more fun in high school, I think. Try to always be on time. I feel like it's my life motto, that's what I live by, and I feel like it's not just important for high school, for your classes, it's something you will actually take with you for the rest of your life. You will be applying to jobs and, you know, you want to be on time for your job or for the interview, as well as like for your college interviews and for your applications even. You want to be on time with everything. And I feel like in high school, that's probably the best time to learn this skill if you haven't learned it already. Make sure you're on time for classes, especially for the first like week, because you want to make sure you get all the good seats in the classroom. You don't want to be stuck with like the worst seat of the class. And don't be afraid to sit in the front row. Studies actually show that the kids that sit in the front row do better on average than the kids that sit anywhere else. Teachers actually like kids that pay attention, that sit, you know, in the front row, and they may actually bump your grade up. If you're on the verge of like a B and an A or a C and a B, they'll actually bump you up if they like you. And the way that you get them to like you is to actually pay attention, participate in class, and don't be rude and talk to people. Make sure you develop the relationships with the teachers. I know there's some people who think like, oh, if you have a good relationship with a teacher, you're a teacher's pet, so to speak. And that is just totally obscure. You want to make friends with teachers because they're the ones writing your reference letter to colleges as well as jobs even, and scholarships. So it's really important to get to know your teachers and show them that you're a good person, you're, you know, a hardworking person, because that's what colleges want to know. And there's a lot of teachers who are looking for it. They may not even write your reference letter for something that you're really passionate about because they don't know you. And they're going to think, oh, you're just a lazy person or whatever because you talk in class and you're just, you know, don't really care about the subject.